Hi, friends. I'm going to talk to you about the concept of being happy and deriving happiness. How do you derive happiness within you? We always go in search of happiness on so many things, on so many materialistic things. We always feel that one particular material or the concept with which I am growing or the person next to me is growing is going to derive me happiness. My friend is so well, growing well, doing business wonderfully well. I'm not able to do. How does he do that? I think I should go and search with him what is the happiness, how does he derive that? We always think about our relatives, their growth, their achievements, all of them materialistically, how they've got this money, how they've grown so wealthy. What is the lesson? How is that? Why I don't get this? I'm always in spite of all these things. How do you get my happiness? I go in search of happiness to everybody, everywhere, every materialistic thing. How do I get this? Finally, land up in such a trouble that you don't reach the place where you wanted to reach, like the other person, like your neighbor, or a peer, or somebody else like that. Recently, I read an article in a magazine by one Fazila Azad. She has done it wonderfully. She has found new concept of happiness. How do you derive happiness? I would like to share that. It's wonderful. She says happiness is not like balloon. Anybody can come and pierce it and burst it out. Happiness lies in you. How do you derive that happiness? It is not in anything else. You don't get happiness by getting wealth or growing to greater heights like your friends or somebody else. It is not so. You can derive happiness in everything, but only thing you should know how to control your breath. It's your oxygen inhaling and exhaling. It's just like breathing day in and day out. In every breath of yours, you got happiness. If you are able to control that breath and sense that happiness, you're the happiest person on this life. That's what she said. How do I do that? What is it? Controlling the breath is the happiness? Yes. For an example, if you are hearing some sad or bad news from your relatives or from your friends or something, immediately what happens? It gets stuck. If the person is so close to you, you get stuck into it, your breath stops for a moment. Oh, what a wonderful person. He has gone, he has passed away. You're able to control your feeling without ventilating anything, but able to control within yourself. Likewise, happiness also. You can control and hold your breath, inhale and exhale your happiness by yourself. If you're not enamored of all these things, small, small things, for the sake of achieving all these materialistic things like in life about your relatives or so many people, you go in search of so many things. You lose so many things. You wanted to derive that happiness like what he has done. By virtue of that, you go into lot of hurdles, lot of problems, lot of pitfalls. Ultimately, you fail like a balloon blasting. You can enjoy everything by holding your breath, controlling your breath, inhaling and exhaling your oxygen. And in that oxygen, you can feel the happiness. I tried twice, thrice. There is something in it. But still, I have to practice on that. How to derive happiness myself. If you are able to control that, nothing to beat that, and you will be the really happiest person. You will derive all happiness in that. Don't worry about all these things. She also narrated with a small story, a cuckoo bird dreaming one fine day that she is going to see the wonderful part of this world with all illuminated things. The sky is blue, so much of trees, so many things to search for, and a world the cuckoo bird has never dreamt about it. Immediately the next morning, the bird started flying towards that area to see that world and enjoy that world. When she was going, she didn't know the route. The cuckoo bird saw an astrologer sitting down under a tree and asked him, "Where do I go to this world? I have dreamt last night. Can you just direct me?" He said, "Okay, I know something. I'll tell you. You go towards east for some distance. You will find a place there. Only to that extent I know. For that, you'll have to give me one of your wings as a gratitude for me." He said, "After all, I have got so much of wings and I can give one feather to him." And the bird gave a feather. And the bird went towards east and could not find the location. Immediately, the bird saw a snake coming on that way and asked the snake about it. "Where is the way to this happiness place? Wonderful place. Can you just guide me?" The snake said, "I will do that, but you will have to give me one feather of yours as a gratitude." The bird said, "Okay, I'll give you." And towards the east, go a little diverted way, you will find that place. Then they went on. While going on, the bird was not able to find the place where it was really located, which has come in her dreams. By going like that, by shedding her feathers one by one, asking the directions to various people, she almost shed all the feathers from her wing. Finally, the bird could reach that place and see that eternal light, wonderful location, so beautiful, so heavenly. What the bird has dreamt of, it could see there. The bird was very, very happy. "Oh, I have reached a place." Then suddenly it fell down on the earth. "What is it?" it said. When the bird watched back, she has shed all her feathers by giving one by one to various people who have directed her to this location. She could not reach the place of destination where she wanted to reach. The bird felt very bad, and it was so sorrow that even one step further she could not make it. Friends, the moral of this story is nothing but you go in search of happiness to various things in multivarious aspects through huddles and this and that. Finally, when you end up there, you're not able to enjoy the benevolence of that sight. This is what happens in human being. You lose so many things. You metal out so many things. Face a lot of hardships. And finally, when you reach your destination, either you will be old or you will be handicapped, you will be beleaguered like the feathers the bird have lost. You must have lost everything. You will be in a state where you will not be able to enjoy and digest what you have earned. This is what happens in every human life. You go in search of so many things, whereas you have the breath in you to control and enjoy that bliss of the breath by inhaling and exhaling oxygen in the right earnest form as happiness. You lose it like a balloon and get blasted. This is what happens. Real people who are able to control the breath, they enjoy this bliss. They live at the moment. They live for the present. They are not anxious about the people who grow in a fast pace. They are not worried. They are always happy within themselves. They live a simple and contented life. Whereas those greedy never bothers about anything what happens. They are always thinking about what the other people are growing. They don't think, they don't listen to their body, they don't listen to their breath, they don't listen to anything. That's what they lose almost every happiness in their life. If you are able to control the breath by inhaling properly and exhaling properly and have the bliss of this happiness, you really enjoy life. Thanks for your hearing. Have a nice day.